guys, what's up? Welcome back to Roleplay Hour number 4. Hopefully it calls better this time. Can't really tell.
All right, excellent. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. So you start into the woods. Is there anything you are discussing while you're going through the woods?
I think now that we're in enemy territory, like the attitude is we're being pretty stealthy, or as stealthy as we can. Hushed tones, quiet, maybe normal conversation, but we're on alert because we know we're in enemy territory.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
Horace, does your hawk see anything? Can you communicate with him right now, or how does this work?
I can't really communicate with him. He is a hawk, but he can be useful for those kinds of things sometimes. He might freak out if he sees any crazy danger, anything like that.
Okay, let us know.
I will. And Neal, I want to be on the lookout. I'm not like announcing it, but if I see any animal tracks of anything that's dangerous, I'd like to be alerted to it.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to say...
I PM'd you something, Neal.
Okay, I'm just looking at some... what's going on here? All right, so you start traveling through the woods, and you're trying to go all the way around, and you want to end up in Thornwind? Is your plan?
Let's see where that's at. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the names listed, or at least around it. See if it's sacked or not, and then
Yeah, I would assume we just kind of...
cut through the woods north between Harrowdale or whatever that is, and Thornwind is what I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go on the western side of Hammer Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And it is...
We're still on horses, right?
Yeah, Brigger's got a horse, or Horse has a horse as well.
Okay.
So I'm riding with Horus? Oh no,
No,
now I
'cause
have Brigger's
Brigger's
horse.
yeah.
Damn, that's so emo.
It rained though, so they can't see your tears.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit, okay. Somehow you guys do not manage to get lost in the
Nice.
slightest. You have no problem traveling through the forest. There, well, I shouldn't say no problem. You don't get lost. Let's see if something else happens, though. Come here, Dice. Come here. We need to play. Seriously? Okay, yeah. So on your 5th day of traveling, you're out in the middle of the woods, kind of doing your own thing. Which one of you is it? 4. Azrael, you are riding on your little pony, just through the forest. When you see, or you hear from behind you the sound of galloping galloping horses.
Am I riding in the front of the party?
No, you're in the back of the party.
I'm kind of like, guys, I haven't slept or eaten in many days, but I believe something is behind us, approaching quickly on horse.
Wait, have you like legitimately not slept at all?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. That's 5 days on top of what was that? 8 days. So you haven't slept for 13 days.
For
In
the
a
rest.
row?
You would have passed out.
Okay, if I passed out one day, I passed out.
But you've been doing your best not to eat or sleep for 13 days.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm gonna roll like complete shit in this upcoming fight, which may or may not happen.
Well, he's asking if you're dead or not.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't die.
No,
Like,
of course you're not going to die. You wouldn't die. I mean, you can go without food for what, like 3 weeks. Ish.
He ate his own hands, Neil. But other than that, like he's
Okay, so
I told you need dwarf someday.
so you guys have by now you guys realize that Azrael is basically a fucking zombie. He's just like sitting on his horse, struggling to keep his eyes open. He falls asleep at night sometimes and then manages to wake up. Sometimes like you'll wake him up in the morning and he's like impossible to wake. You know, you actually have to like roll him over, you know, when he accidentally passes out. But he has been do you not like you literally don't eat anything until you start
So
like
why are we keeping this guy with us again?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I eat as to not die, but other than that, it is 100% fasting.
When I see this happening, I ask the party, I'm like, is this how he normally is?
he's
No.
a man of his god.
A man of
Okay.
his god, and his god says he can't eat or sleep?
It's hard to explain, friend, but we just lost one of our greatest friends. So until I see he's causing harm to himself, and
Yeah.
it's fine.
He seems to be taking it pretty hard.
Yes.
What is
Gregor
my
was a
HP,
good
by
man.
the way, at this day, Neil? It's been 7 days, so that's another 7 HP.
no, you
Oh.
haven't been eating or sleeping. You don't get HP.
Oh, that's right. I don't get HP. Yeah. Okay. So I'm at 7.
You're still at 7.
Okay.
All right. You hear the pounding of hoofbeats, and you're not sure if it's reality or a dream, but you definitely hear like.
Yeah.
And you're kind of lagging behind the party right now. They are, you know, like 20 or 30 yards ahead of you.
Okay, so I guess I say that, and then I realize that they're 20 or 30 yards ahead of me, and I kind of like, I'm rocking back and forth on the horse, and I kind of just turn around and see what I can see.
He says something though.
You see nothing. He's like, guys, there's horse. Oh fuck, they're too far away from. What?
We
What?
don't hear anything.
Give me a perception check. Roll a 25 or higher.
What's my
We
perception?
all do it?
Yeah, well, no.
Yay.
Vincent, you're at the front, so you need to roll a 27 or higher. Then
Vincent, you're at
and
20 plus 11.
you need to
I got
roll.
17.
Whoops.
Okay.
Oh, that is right. Never mind.
Hold on,
Of
I'll roll
course.
mine. 22.
You guys hear nothing.
Like,
I think you're crazy.
No, like
hear
you don't
nothing.
hear him say anything.
Yep.
Oh.
You don't hear Azrael.
yeah. So I turn around, I'm just like, guys. Guys. what do I see when I turn around?
At first, you don't see anything, and you shake your head as if like, what? Maybe I'm hallucinating. And then you see 8 heavy war horses with mounted riders charging at you guys.
Do I see any banners on them at all?
Yes, there is a black flag with a white V in it.
Not to metagame, Neil, but it's not like I'm just riding through the forest, not looking around and stuff, and
Well,
not
of
being
course.
on full aware. So
Of course.
to some
Yeah.
extent, I would argue
Well,
that
when I turn around and see that, I guess I get like a burst of adrenaline for whatever reason. I'm just like, guys, I kind of start riding a little bit faster and start
Yeah.
screaming like, behind us.
They're quite a bit of ways, and as they get a little bit closer, the rest of you hear it. Like you're of course on the lookout. A pack of mounted like heavy war horses is not going to take you by surprise. I'm not. Yeah.
yeah, I
But
rip
you
my
start galloping
horse's
up.
head around then and pull out Harbinger and start riding towards him.
So I
Okay.
say, Horus,
quick.
time to show us what
Do
you
we
got.
do we know what this V black flag with the V banner? Do we know what that is?
No, we've never seen it.
Okay. Would I know?
No.
Okay. Okay, so I see my new party charge into battle, and I take out my bow, get ready to fire from horseback.
I fucking hope you roll a 1.
No.
No way.
You need to change your name in Roll20, by the way.
I don't know how to do that actually.
You go
Settings
to
up
the
right.
4th tab, and it says Display Name under My Settings.
My settings. Okay. Done.
So, anyways,
Yeah. So anyways, go and roll. If you are going to
see
fire.
these things charging at you guys. They are still 60 yards back, but you're all alert now. We should do an initiative check.
well, I'm charging at him, so I'll roll.
Okay.
I would have taken the shot as well if I could, but yeah.
Okay. Vincent Longborn. You rolled a what? A 4?
Yeah.
You guys go first.
Woo!
Go ahead and shoot, guys, if they're in range or whatever, Neil.
Okay. So Neil, we didn't. I don't think we went over this yesterday, but do I get to take 2 shots?
You
Every
get 2
turn?
shots per round, yes.
Okay. So I am rolling with my bow. It's D20 plus what? 11.
With your bow is D20 plus 11 to hit.
Okay. 26.
Damn.
26. Are you aiming at a rider or a horse?
I am aiming at the riders.
You hit a rider.
Okay.
Could we consider like if it's strong enough that it could make a rider fall?
What do you mean?
Can an
Yeah.
arrow shot make a rider fall to the ground?
Yeah.
Just saying.
I
That's
mean,
the question.
critical, which you do critical, by the way. If critical effects say you fall, then you fall.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm rolling. What is my damage rolls?
2d8,
2d8 plus anything or no?
non-magical bow, so no bonuses. Unless they're within 30 feet of you, in which case it's point blank range for your bow mastery, and then you get damage bonus, but they're not within
Okay. So
20,
2d8, 12.
Haha.
Sick.
Neil, what is Horace's HP? Right now on the thing it says Horace as his HP.
34.
Okay.
I have Horus HP.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, oh shit.
Okay. All right. So what happens to the rider?
He gets shot in the shoulder
Perfect.
and takes 12 damage. And he
Can I roll
makes
for
a
death?
save versus death,
Yeah.
which he passes with ease.
Okay. I will attack the same rider.
Okay, roll to hit.
18.
18 is a hit.
Nice.
5.
5. Oops. Okay. Rest of the party's turn?
I'm gonna shoot the same as Horus. I'm
Okay.
doing my best to pronounce his name.
You did it. You just nailed it. It's good.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good.
But it takes an effort. It's not nice.
Yeah.
When I was
Good.
making the name, I didn't consider Uncle Horus and the pronunciation at all. I just
Horus is super easy for me to say, but the H of Horus is like,
right.
ugh. Alright. 18.
18's a hit.
Whoop, whoop. D6 plus 2. 6. On the same guy that he was shooting.
Okay. That rider falls off his horse dead. The horse continues to kind of charge behind him.
Before Vincent does anything, I kind of ride over to him and I'm like, Vincent! I touch you on the shoulder and cast Battle Fate.
Well, okay, so Vincent turns around and starts charging past, and as he charges past, because, like, you know, he's on a horse, he's charging, you'd have to, like, run to catch up with him and, like, reach out.
Okay.
So you
Or
actually need to
slap
charge
me as I go
towards
by
the
him.
enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're on a fucking horse, and he's a dwarf. Like, unless you'd have to, like, ride right next to him. Like,
yeah. Okay.
within
Okay.
I would say he
still
doesn't
be
get it.
dwarf range.
So can I
Yeah.
not touch him?
You can, but you must charge into battle with Vincent to catch up to him and, like, get close enough to touch him.
Okay.
You do it?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and touch him.
Let's see.
Where you...
Oh, I mean, I cast Battle Fate, so now he has 25 AC for this
Okay.
round.
Fucking hell. All right.
I'm like, go, Vincent.
Vincent, you can reach them this round with the charge.
All right. Is because they're war horses. I guess we don't pass each other. We just kind of stop and start clanging, right?
Well, I mean, are you charging? They're charging at you. They've got lances as well.
Oh, they do have lances.
Yeah, they do have lances. So they are. I mean, they're like running at you. What are you like looking to run and swipe and keep riding, or looking to run up and like stop next to him and then just battle from horse on horse?
Probably stop next to him, but if I see that they have a lance, I'm not going to just run straight at it.
Well, of course
You know?
not, but you know.
Yeah. So that's my idea, is to get up next to him and just start hacking at him.
Okay. Well, you guys won initiative, so you get to make your attack first.
Hehe.
D20 plus 13. I guess on the right I've toggled my arm, right?
13. Well, when you're charging, you get a +2 to hit. Like when you're actually doing a full-fledged charge.
So plus 15.
Yeah, it'd be +15. But you also get a penalty to your AC when you charge, but it's only 1. And dex losses, but you don't have any dex, so it's fine.
I'll
Just
take the
don't roll a
penalty.
1, and we're good.
26
is a critical hit.
And if they're on horse, they're still just smaller, though, right?
Right.
So it's still 2d8
+7.
plus 7. 14.
Jesus. Okay. You
And he's
hit him with a sword slash. At that point, well, I guess you wouldn't be able to get a second attack on him. You could get an attack on one of the riders behind him for your second attack, because you are like...
right.
Mm.
Just roll for death on him if you don't mind.
Oh yeah. He passes, no problem.
Okay, so then
but
I
I
do
guess-
ride past him.
Yeah. So
And
you
I
ride
swing-
past him, and then you get your attack on the next guy, I guess.
Yeah. Slashing at the next guy for 23. Just a hit.
23 is a hit.
D8 plus 7 for 14.
God damn it.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, that guy looks pretty badly fucked up.
Still says
He's
Brigger.
Sid Brigger. Maybe
I don't
we
know
have-
why.
Try relogging.
Yeah, maybe
those
refresh.
are both 15, by the way, Neil, because of the +1 from strength.
Okay.
Right? Am I doing that correctly?
Yeah, you're doing that correctly. Okay, I see horse now. I think you guys
Yep,
just have to
yep.
refresh.
That's party's turn.
That's everyone's gone. Yeah. So their turn. The first guy that Vincent hit, has charged past Vincent and Azriel, and charges into who was next? Horus is next. So he runs like Lance, pointed straight at Horus.
I have really sick AC, right?
Yeah, sure. Your AC is 18. I guess you're... Yeah. No, it's 18. So you get 2... you get criticaled.
You're so
Hold
funny.
for,
Wait a minute.
for 44 damage or whatever it is.
Yeah, okay, it's just single critical.
How much HP do you have?
34.
Aww.
Gotta love those natural 20s. Oh, yeah. Wasn't even the pink dye, it's a nice green and blue. I like
He
those
dies, and we're just like, well, he
Oh,
failed
he
his
was-
test.
Yeah, you can-
At
That's
least
trial
didn't
for
betray
it.
you.
Someone get that fucking eagle down here. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten
Don't
for
forget
13
my-
goddamn days.
Mullet.
Mullet.
G +1. Now, what the fuck are the rules for charging with the lance? Exactly. I know there's some benefit to it. All right, lance. Blah 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 blah. As a rule of thumb, the rider must be much with the horse appropriate with lance, heavy lance, blah blah blah. Generally, lances are exception size requirement rule. Rider without stirrups. Come on, the lances don't have any benefit when charging. Is that really? It's got to be. Hold on. I must just not. I haven't done charging with lances in a million years. There's got to be some sort of like special thing for charging with the lance, like double damage on a hit or something.
I think it's
There's
only
got-
if you're charging at another knight with a lance.
Oh, is that the case?
That's what you were thinking of.
Hold on. Hey, let me find the index of this book. Come here. No. What the hell? Charging. 128. Seriously, lances don't have any benefits when charging?
You
I don't-
chose wrong.
I don't believe that one moment. No.
Chat makes a good
Just
point.
leave.
Charging with the lance does give steam melting breath attack.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Only to eyeballs. Got to be called shot though.
What? What? That
Neil, just accept it. The
no,
book,
that's
the
bullshit.
book is
Why would
always
you
right.
use lance instead of a sword?
Flare.
Maybe you're compensating for something. I don't know. Like.
I guess the lance would get a hit off before the sword would, because you'd have that extra range in front of you. What's lance reach? Melee reach 2. Yeah, I think that's the benefit to it. It's melee reach 2.
People are saying a lance deals double damage when used from the back of a charging mount.
That's what I think.
One
But I
person
can't
said
find the
that,
fucking
But I don't
list.
think that sounds false.
That sounds exactly
That
right to me. That's what I
sounds
thought it was. Because when it hits you and you set to receive a char with a spear, you do double damage on a hit. That's
Do you throw it or do you
fucking
just
rule
charge
that I'm
with
gonna
it?
use. Even if it's not in the actual book, that's the rule that makes sense. That's what I would give you guys if you charge the lance.
Can I Google it? Can I go for Google?
I don't think so, buddy.
DM
It's-
makes the rules, man.
So double damage, any crit,
God.
is quadruple damage.
Of
'cause
course.
its base is double.
Good God. You're fucking dead again.
No, he's probably not gonna die.
And then he can use the lance to do more damage.
Okay. There we go. 20 damage.
Holy
And a
shit.
save its death.
Could have been worse, man.
Saver's death, right?
It could have been worse. You're right. 12.
Is
Is
that
that a pass or a fail?
I think it's a
What am I
pass.
rolling against? What's it called?
save versus death? 10 is what your target number is you pass.
Paralyzed,
Nice.
poison, death. Okay, 10.
Yeah. Okay. So he hits you. The second one that Vincent attacks hits him. Well, I guess can't hit him, but he hits Azrael with the lance, or attacks Azrael. As Azrael tags Vincent, slows down.
Yeah.
Attacks Azrael. 14. Azrael,
I have
your
18 AC. Or wait, no, 17 AC.
you do have 718 AC, and that's all just based on armor, so no penalties for lack of hunger or lack of sleep. Well, I'll give you a penalty. Still doesn't hit you. Okay, it links off of your armor just barely as it slams into you. And then the next guy attacks Vincent. The one that was Vincent makes his attack, and then the third guy behind him runs up and attacks him. With the pencil.
With his 25 AC.
Yeah, it just dinks off of Vincent's armor, no problem. And the last guy rides up to Vincent as well, and again dinks off his armor with the lances. Initiative turn.
I'll roll.
Azrael.
Oh, yeah,
well,
that's what-
they've read. Neil, to paint the picture of this
Yeah.
fight scene.
We've got Abigail in the far back. Then we have Horace. One of the riders has reached Abigail, attacked her. No one reached Abigail.
No.
One of the riders has just impacted with Horace and is still going towards Abigail. Although his lance has been knocked off, so you can't use the lance against Abigail. It's way too unwieldy at this point. And then so we got Ryder here. Then we've got the Vincent and Azrael. One guy just attacked Azrael. One guy attacked Vincent, moved beyond him. Another guy can hit Vincent. So Vincent is now behind the enemy. There's basically two riders in front, in between Vincent and Azrael, and then there's one up at Horace, and then Abigail is.
So the two
Yeah.
riders between me and Vincent are riding towards me.
Yes.
Okay, I should be the one rolling them. 1.
Nice.
You guys go first.
All right, Neal. So I'm coming up behind him, or they're still with me now, and I'm just like next to him.
You're having like to turn your horse around and like run back.
All right, I rip my horse around and run him down.
Okay. You're on a riding a horse, which is not really meant for combat. It's okay. You can do this for now. Can you run them down? Yeah, you could catch up to them, but you'd have to slow your horse down, turn around, run back at them. But you'd only get one attack because of the amount of time that it takes to get back to them.
So I just hack at the guy in the back.
Okay, you can get a +2 hit for back attack.
22. So just a hit.
Oh, I got to do my D6. Hold on.
D8.
1. Nothing happens.
Okay.
D8 plus 8. He takes
Plus
11 damage. No, it's 8 because of the strength.
Okay, +8. 11 to one of the guys in the back.
The armlet.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Neal, the D&D wiki confirms double damage with lance on charge.
Yeah. Well, that's the 3rd edition, but yes, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
You said 11?
Yeah.
You rolled a 5 and you still
To the
hit.
second guy that I hit.
Yeah, he rolls
He's in the
5.
back.
It's ridiculous.
It's pretty funny.
No, you hit the guy in the front and this guy in the second guy. This is a new person.
Oh,
'Cause you're
the third. Right. The third guy. Okay.
Well, the 4th guy, because there are 4 left. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
The rest of the party, Azrael.
What sort of penalties do I have if I wanted to jump off of my horse and jump?
Is it +3 for wounding as well? I've been doing hit.
Yeah, I've been including the damage in your bonus to damage.
It is +3 to wound as well.
Yeah, +3 to hit and damage, which boosts
There
your
should
damage.
be
to +7.
8 to 9.
No, the +3 to damage just boosts it to +7. Because you get +3 for specialization, +3 for your weapon, +1 for your normal strength, and then an additional 1 for the armband. So it should, with the armband toggled, it brings it to +8. Without the armband, it brings it to +7.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of penalties do I get if I wanted to leap from my horse onto the riders running at me with an attack?
I would need you to make a dex check followed by an attack.
Okay.
You gonna do it?
Yeah. D20
Okay,
plus 10.
Your sleep deprived state, I'm gonna give you a penalty of 2 to all of your checks.
So D20 plus 8.
Yeah.
Okay. I jump off.
To succeed to jumping off your horse.
It's a what? A 20?
You just need a 20. Yeah.
Okay, so 12 or higher. So yeah, well, let's just see what happens. 10. I jump off the horse.
You're on your horse. You're like, all right, I'm gonna jump off onto that, and you like go, but you're exhausted, and you just like push on the saddle, and you just like fall off your horse onto the ground.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay.
Damn.
Is there anything you want to do now that you're on the ground? Any small thing?
He curls up like a baby and starts
I mean,
crying.
what can I do? Like, what is my limit?
Gregor!
Standard action off, you could get a minor action, like a yell something or, start a movement.
Well, these horses, I assume, are riding kind of like, how much can they change their straight line or their line of attack? Like, if I'm on the ground and I run to the left and they're running north to south, are they going to be able to swing down to the left?
Well, maybe. There's no guarantees, but by rolling away from them, we will increase your chances of not being hit.
Okay, yeah. What I'll do is I'll go on the ground prone, like jump prone as far away from the place that I'm at.
Okay,
Like
so you
jump
don't-
from where I'm at and land prone on the ground flat, so that they have a harder time trying to swipe at me from their horse.
So wait, you land on the ground, then you stand up and jump prone?
Or make like a dive away from the horses, yeah.
But I'm saying you tumble off your horse. To make a dive, you'd have to stand back up to dive.
Is that a minor action?
No, that's a move action to stand.
Oh, well, if it's
Also-
a minor action, then I just stay on the ground prone.
It also just seems kind of ridiculous to me, like fall on the ground, then stand up and jump rather than...
Well, I mean, if people are riding at me, and I see that when I stand up, I'm going to try to jump out of the way, and it's going to be a diving jump.
Okay, fine. But yeah, you already took your move
Movement.
action.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just lay on the ground and go, ah!
I don't scream or anything. I just lay on the ground.
Just lay on the ground, okay?
It's like, no, you make that scream.
There's a little squeal that comes off as he falls.
No, that's him just farting.
That's a fear fart right there. It's like, oh god, they're gonna hit me.
A few parts.
Horace and Abigail?
So there's two people riding towards Azrael, right? Two riders. There's one that
Yes.
rode past me. Okay.
I mean,
so
they're riding towards Azrael, but there's no telling whether they're going to hit Azrael or aim for you.
Okay. So, how close am I? There's a guy that just rode past me, right? He charged me and he's riding through, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna point blank shot that dude in the back.
Okay, so you just like turn in your saddle and like,
Yes.
go for it.
He's shooting the guy who's coming at me?
Yes.
Nice.
He's trying to-
D20 plus, it's usually 11, and then 2 for back attack and 1 for point blank, so 14.
Do you get a bonus to hit at point blank? I don't remember. I know you get a bonus damage.
I read this from the wiki, so that's why I said that.
Let me just double check here.
Jeff, I don't think that shit's ever gonna get old, dude.
I can't.
Did you draw a penis?
No. Yesterday, well, Neil, I guess let's look at this up. We were playing Dark Heresy, and there's a person in the game, an NPC named Barbosa. And so, anytime he would do anything, people were just like, you best start believing you're in a heretical story or something because you're in one. And now all day...
believing you're in a heretical story. You're in one.
Yeah, so now every time like something's happened today, someone just messaged me, it's like, you best start believing you're about to die, because you are. Just stupid shit like that.